Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Pokemon Violet. We are here at the bottom of Area 0, and it's time to go into the Zero Lab. So, yeah. Let's go. Oh, my. Hello? Professor? Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Hello? Are you okay? Deactivating sleep mode. You're a robot? Hello, Shadow. Thank you for coming. Oh, hi. No. Back to your ball. Alright. I see. That one is far less tractable. Tractable? And sure. And far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Miraidon fled Area 0 because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Turo. Then who are you? I am an artificial intelligence the Professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real Professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. Passed away? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original Professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the Professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. Thrive? That is why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Shadow, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original Professor created. Really? Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Oh, okay. Sure. That's fascinating. You know what? We might as well rest up. Never hurts. Booster energy. An item held with certain abilities. I didn't read half of that. That's probably in other items. An item to be held by Pokemon with certain abilities. The energy that fills this capsule boosts the strength of the Pokemon. Okay, fascinating. Alright, let's go. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. Okay. Well, Shadow, it truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What happened to the real Professor? As I explained to you before, the original Professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son, Arvin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original Professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is an AI, really? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present, but the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Turo had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. What you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero, and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. Now, I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Shadow, you have become a formidable trainer. Now, use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. Sure. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Alrighty. Let's do this. Oh. Oh my. It's a very crystal room. Oh. Fascinating. Cerebro? That's the vibe it's given off. Behold. This is the time machine we perfected using the power of the Terrastall phenomenon. Okay. And so, what's this last AI thing? To stop the time machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet book. It was very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book, of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Violet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Why is that? Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet book upon the pedestal. Okay, well, Asher's probably our choice for a opener, so let's just go for it. ID confirmed. Professor Turo. Access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It is up to you now, Shadow. AI Turo switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Oh! Fascinating. Please, defeat me. Oh. At last. At last my dream was within reach. And you're not getting in the way. Oh boy. So you're just gonna fight me from way up there? AI Turo has initiated a battle! Iron Moth. Okay. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Alright, well let's start with a waterfall. Discharge. That's not great! Do you imagine you can beat the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? Maybe not. I am just a child. This is the power of the distant future holds. Splendid, isn't it? Let's try Woo. I don't know if this is a good idea. It has wings, so I don't know if Earthquake is gonna help. Fiery Dance! I definitely should have pulled out Chomper. Okay, I can actually hit it. Good. Oh, thank goodness. Now, this is interesting. Child, do you actually understand future Pokemon's weaknesses? Kind of. Maybe. Sort of. Iron Thorns. I'm trying to remember what this one is. Let's just keep you out. Ah, okay. Oh, you're also using Earthquake. Okay, that's fair. So actually, Azure would probably be a pretty good option. Let's just play rough, shall we? Okay, not very effective. Okay. Of any time to use it, it's probably now. So let's max revive Azure. Muffin, you're incredible. With that, we'll also get Woo back up. All right. Let's go, Azure! I believe in you! Waterfall! Yeah! Iron Hands. Electric was part of it. Let's try throwing out Chomper. Just because I know Azure's probably not going to be a good match. But the good news is we should have data on this. Because we fought it earlier. Okay, well at the very least it's effective. Let's just go for Torch Song, why not? Thunder Punch. It's not great, but also not that bad. So, ooh, nice. Would have been lovely to have a crit there. All right, finish it off. My special attack is buffed to heck and back. Iron Juggulus. Let's see. Let's throw out Azure, I guess. All right. Okay, effective and effective. Let's go for Waterfall. I was hoping I would go faster. Okay, that's fine, honestly. Okay, taking out Iron Juggulus in one Pokemon. Iron Bundle. I'm not sure I've encountered that. Oh no, that's Delibird. Forgot. My bad. Okay, let's go ahead and use a max potion to get Chomper back up to full. Freeze dry, you say? Kind of sounds like Azure might, not Azure. Kind of sounds like Chomper might be the way to go. Okay, no, effective. Oh, Usus. I suppose we can try Usus. Sure. Usus hasn't really gotten their moment to shine in a while. Close combat! It's snowing. Drat. Yeah. Are you really an AI? Because if you were truly an AI in the sense of intelligence, I definitely think you would not have told your Pokemon to do that. Iron Valiant. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. Are you sure about that? Are you really sure about that? Quark Drive. Fascinating. Okay. Spirit Break. Oh. Great. All right, let's go for Chomper. Because Chomper's boosted enough that I think if we get one hit, we're pretty much good. Psycho Cut, okay. We can survive that. Okay, we'll need 2, but it's fine. It's all fine. Especially because you're using Psycho Cut again. You foolish fool. Surprised there wasn't a terrestrialization. It's possible that the future Pokemon can't do that. Impossible. No, it's very possible. You just didn't have the right data. Yippee! I win. Well, I just killed Arvin's replacement dad. Or am about to, I guess. Shadow? Hi! It's not what it looks like. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without us? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally... He has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone so long, Orv. Dad? Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. And what is that exactly? An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Turo's ID. Wait, what? I don't know who said that. Program initializing, gathering Turo's energy. I'm sorry, children. I can't read fast. This is too much for you. You must run. So we have to fight with Miraidon. AR Turo disabled, Paradise Protection and Protocol initiated. Or initialized, or something. You are not getting in my way. I am challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. Yes, that is what I'm being challenged by. Great. Oh no. Hey. Nobody locks my Pokemon. But what am I supposed to do? You can't battle without a Pokemon on the field. It's true, our Pokeballs won't work. How are we even supposed to battle? Well, what about... Oh. Is it not? I was expecting in my inventory there to be Miraidon's Pokeball. Haha! That's also a cool way to do it. That is also very cool. Okay, I like that too. Come on out, buddy. I know you can do it. You got this. I believe in you. Here we go. Okay. So, what are we working with here? Hadron engine. Okay. Electric terrain. Alright. So we got Power Gym. Power is 80, accuracy 100. 100 and 100. Okay. Terra Blast. Inflicts damage using the attack or special attack, whichever is higher for the user. Okay. Let's go for an Electro Drift. You have Taunt? Okay. It's not very effective, that's fair. It changed into its battle form. Let's go, Miraidon. You got this. Let's go for a Terra Blast. You will fall here, within this garden paradise, and achieve nothing in the end. Oh my. You want a hyper potion? You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. I know. Oh. Charging up, you say? That's not great. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Shadow. Don't worry, I got this. Let's go for a power gem. The data says I am the superior. Fall and become a foundation upon which my dream may be built. Hyper Beam! Ah! That's very much not good. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. I'm trying to think. With that, there should be with Hyper Beam, does it rest? Maybe we just go for a heal just to make sure. I think it has to rest this turn, I think. But I'd rather be on the safe side. Okay, it must recharge. Good. Oh man, can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey, Shadow, your Terra Orb's glowing. Shadow, Miraidon, Terrastalize, and finish this off. Okay. I don't know if I couldn't do that before now or if I just didn't notice. I'm getting a bunch of stat buffs too. I think this is plotted out. Let's go for a Terra Blast. Here we go. Blast 'em, buddy. There we go. Very nice. We did it. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. Cool. Nice. You did it. It's not going berserk anymore? How very astounding. To think that you had managed to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in, and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Shadow. I thank all of you, children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh? What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you your freedom, the way you came together, working in league with your friends and caring for them, the way you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles, the way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved, the way you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. Ah, and the way you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I, too, might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure? As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I have dreamed of. What? What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that future world for myself. Is that what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I am sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, Miraidon, Shadow, it is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad! I'm not good at dramatic scenes. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. Goodbye! Goodbye! Can we keep the book? Okay, I guess the book goes with you. Ta-ta! So long! Auf Wiedersehen! You alright? Whew! We did it. We saved the day! How could you just go? Dad? Yeah, he is a robot dad, but I guess technically still your dad. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name, using his voice, and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. I guess Miraidon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form! How cool is that? It's so strong! If it tries to nudge on me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Shadow and Miraidon just saved all of Paldea. That's right. You both did amazing. Thanks, Shadow. Yeah, that's my bud Shadow for you. I love you guys. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah. Thanks, Penny. Yeah. Sorry. What should we do now, Shadow? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So this is where we get a credits montage. Kind of feels like where we would get a credits montage. Any moment now. Any moment now. Oh, here we go. You okay? Okay, everyone, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. Even if we can load up on snacks first time in. Okay, I think that, hey, Shadow, not you too. Come on. Oh, all right, fine. I guess we're doing this. Oh, that was nice. Credits now? All right. Credits are rolling. Okay. So I have thoughts. Okay, so first of all, I liked it. I enjoyed the game. I enjoy the characters. The new Pokemon have been pretty cool. Just the world, very nice. It could have some improvements. A lot of performance issues here and there. I liked the story, but it kind of... The way I would put it is emblematic of the reason why this series needs voice acting. Because so many parts of this plot and the way that it's presenting the plot, like that last cutscene, it feels like it is trying to capture the vibe of a game with voice acting without actually having voice acting. So it feels kind of hollow in that sense. Especially when, like, in some of the trailers, they have people voice act various lines to kind of sell the illusion, but then, you know, it's not actually in the game. I remember that specifically from this game, where, like, they had Director Clavel's speech or whatever for starting the treasure hunt, I think, if I remember correctly. It was something like that, where they had that whole thing, and I want to say I want to say the Pokemon professors as well, right? I think they had something like that where they were voiced in some of the trailers as well. And it just feels hollow when you see a cutscene that in most other games, if it's going to have a cutscene like that, it's going to be voice acted. But then it's not voice acted here. So it just feels weird, you know? I mean, maybe that's just me, but I feel like they're trying to take they're trying to take from both. I'm trying to think of the correct analogy. They're trying to burn the candle at both ends, kind of. That's not exactly the right analogy, but they're trying to, you know, stick with the no voice acting thing, but they're trying to improve presentation in a way that the next logical step would be voice acting, but they don't want to go that far. It feels weird. I don't like it. So, like, I don't even necessarily feel like they need every single piece of dialogue voiced. Like, even if it was just, say, you know, some of the major cutscenes, maybe like the gym battles or something, some of, you know, the rival encounters and stuff, like whenever Nemona showed up to challenge us to a new fight, have those voiced, you know, like the main quests, stuff like that, and then have all the other characters and, you know, all the random NPCs, they don't need to be voice acted. If there's minor cutscenes that happen, don't need to have voice acting for all the talking to the teachers and getting closer bonds with them or whatever. You don't need that stuff necessarily, but like voice acting for like the core bit, I think would improve presentation a lot. So like, you know, it doesn't have to be a full step up to everything in the game is voice acted, like a lot of, you know, a lot of bigger RPGs are doing nowadays. Just, you know, just give us a little bit. I would just very much appreciate it. So, yeah, that's really my big complaint. Also, the fact that we can't view these photos anywhere else later, that annoys me to heck and back. It drives me crazy. Because why would we not have like a scrapbook or something? Calling students to the director's office. Master Shadow, Miss Nemona, Master Arvin, and Miss Penny. Director Clavel would like to see you in his office. I suppose... I just kind of want to wrap things up because we're gonna have a bit of a break as because we have to go do the DLC at some point, but I want to like just kind of have everything done, and then I can decide if I want to go through and do the classes on camera or not. So anyway, I just figured we'd do this scene to finish things off. Huh, looks like the hero's finally here. I probably should sit up, but I don't care. I don't feel like it. Would you join us, Master Shadow? I probably should. We're in for an earful, aren't we? I guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. Oh, gosh. I'm glad that I'm stopping after this, because I've been recording a lot. I need a break. You shut down the professor's time machine, and thus prevented the Pokemon from the future from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Though your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. You got us there. However, since that was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I am willing to overlook that particular point. Phew. So we're not getting raked over the coals after all. Oh, before I forget, Master Shadow, there's something I would like you to have. Each of your friends have received one already, so this one is for you. A Master Ball! Nice! Cool. Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago. That gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honor what that badge represents by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. You can count on me! Splendid! Such enthusiasm will surely take you far in life. And, Master Arvin, I was so sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolences. Well, yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out my dad had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my dad's research and what he was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? All I know is I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm gonna enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here. And my boss stiff, of course. Well said, Master Arvin. You truly are your father's son. Of course, I must remind you that you've nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? And let us not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public, your new champion rank, at least, should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Oh, I know how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously? Could we not? Classic Nimona. A Pokemon battle contest, you say? Well, your own vested interests in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nimona. I think it's a fine idea. But please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We've many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusion, I couldn't help but overhear. I had a feeling it was you, but I didn't go all the way. I mean, that was basically the voice I gave her. The Pokemon League will, of course, happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. La Primera? Well, well. A most kind offer, Chairwoman Gita. I do everything in my power to nurture young and upcoming talent. Though that's not to say only the youth have promises when it comes to Pokemon battles. A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokédex app, this academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the academy.
Whoa! We'd get to battle the teachers? You'd compete too, right, Primera?
Is that even allowed? The chairwoman's not part of the academy, right?
Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as of the Pokemon League.
Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but wow.
Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nemona. I would gladly take up your kind offer to compete alongside you all, but I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Aw, can't you free up some time somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Shadow would agree to lend me a hand with my work.
I'd be happy to help.
Excellent answer. Much obliged, Champion Shadow. To get straight to it, I would like you to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliance started to fade? To find this out, I ask you bring your full might as champion, and to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. They are all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I did not expect you'll find any cracks in their armor, but, well, consider it a formality. This will also provide the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all the gym leaders will still be expecting me to carry out the inspection, I imagine they'll have mustered their full strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. You get to have all-out battles with the gym leaders? Man, I'm jealous. Now then, on to another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness in our league point system. But there's a bunch of anime I've missed that I was just gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. I mean, I'll do it. I'll help. Let me help. Excellent. We'll leave it all to you. Leave you all to it then. Come now, Penny.
Good luck, Penny.
This is awesome, Shadow. Show this inspection thing who's boss so that La Primera can join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. I'll take care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff so the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime.
I say, it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. Penny assisting the league, our new champion inspecting gyms, Nemona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. What about Arvin? Guess my role's so obvious it goes without saying. You're the catering. Okay. Did not expect to have an entire new did not expect to have much of a post game. But I suppose that sort of makes sense. So, yeah. We're gonna end it there. So our next destination, I guess, is all of the gyms. I'm assuming I would doubt they're gonna make us do the gym challenges again. The gym tests. I would think it's just a battle with the leaders. Yeah, it just says it's battle against, so yeah. We'll certainly do that. Maybe I might talk to some people who have played the game or look up some stuff. What I'm thinking I might do is, because we have several of these different trainers, what I'm thinking is we'll probably go one trainer and then a decent amount of classes at school. Like, I don't know, like one whole subject or something like that. Because there are like there's like 7 or 8 subjects, isn't there? So I'm thinking if we do that,
we'll probably fill out an episode. Like, if we do a whole class plus a battle, we'll probably fill out the time. So I guess post-game away is coming up, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. There's also the stakes that we have to pull. We'll find those eventually. I'm also what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna stop for now because I'm tired and we've beaten the game. But I'm probably gonna go around and just catch Pokemon in my off time. And just kind of see what we can do. So, yeah. But for now, that's gonna be it. Next time, I guess we are in post-game and we'll be fighting some more of the gym leaders for a second time. And then eventually we'll have a tournament thing. So that'll be cool. But for now, that's going to be it. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below. And maybe leave a like. But for now, that's it. So, see ya!